Mike Gruhin of the Gruhin Gruhin Law Firm. We're happy you could join us on the Cleveland Live Show.
Thanks, Larry. It's a pleasure being here with you.
Larry, thanks for inviting us to the Cleveland Live Show. We're happy to be here with you today.
On today's show, I thought Cleveland Live should tell Clevelanders and the people of Ohio why they need to call the Gruhin Gruhin Law Firm if they get injured on the job or get seriously hurt in a car or truck accident.
Larry, that's great. Most people don't know what to do when they get hurt at work or when they're involved in a car or truck accident. There are specific steps that must be taken depending on the type of accident. The steps in reporting a job injury are different than the steps that need to be taken in reporting a car or truck accident.
Gloria, you're so right. Let me jump in and talk about work injuries. If you get hurt on the job, you need to take the following steps to protect your legal rights. 1. Tell a coworker that you got hurt and how it happened. 2. Tell your supervisor that you got hurt and explain what happened. 3. Fill out an accident report form before you leave work. 4. Get medical attention at an urgent care or hospital emergency room. And don't wait to get the medical attention you need, hoping that your pain will go away overnight or over the weekend.
And when you speak with the nurse or the doctor, be sure to talk about all of the body parts you injured and all of the pain you feel, even if it only hurts you a little bit. If you don't talk about the pain or the injured area, it won't get written into your medical chart. If it isn't contained in the initial medical record, the Ohio BWC will say you didn't sustain an injury to that body part. People don't know this, but most of the time, pain can increase between 24 and 72 hours after the injury takes place.
Make sure you tell the nurses and the doctor that you hurt yourself on the job. Explain what you were doing, what you hurt, and where you feel the pain. Make sure you talk about and describe all of the pains you feel. If you don't take these steps, you may jeopardize your workers' compensation claim. To protect yourself, you have to properly document the accident and completely describe your work injuries.
That's great information. I hope our viewers are writing this down. But if they aren't, they should hop on the internet to check out your website or just pick up the phone and call your office.
That's right, Larry. We can be contacted through our website at www.gruhin.com. Or we can be reached by phone toll-free for a no-obligation legal consultation. We welcome people to contact us, and when they do, they can discuss their Ohio injury claim. Their questions will be answered by an experienced personal injury lawyer or by a board-certified Ohio workers' compensation specialist attorney, depending on the area of law to which their question pertains. So, call us at 1-800-861-5555 to discuss any Ohio injury case or question.
Mike, our viewers should know that you're a BWC specialist.
That's right, Larry. I'm a board-certified Ohio workers' compensation specialist. While Gloria handles the car accidents and medical malpractice cases, I specialize in the Ohio job and workplace injuries. The compensation claims, which are adjudicated by the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation and the Ohio Industrial Commission.
Mike, what does it take to become a board-certified specialist?
First, you have to practice in that particular area of law for the majority of your legal practice. Second, you have to take and pass the written board examination. Third, you have to take advanced level continuing legal education classes in the area of workers' compensation every year, over and above the number of regular CLE hours that non-specialist attorneys take. And fourth, you have to be recertified every few years.
Sounds like it's a lot of work to become certified as a specialist.
Larry, being a board-certified specialist means you know more about your specialization area of law than a non-specialist. A specialist has more legal skill in that particular area of law than a non-specialist. And there are only 129 board-certified workers' compensation specialists in the entire state of Ohio. And just for the record, there are over 80,000 lawyers licensed by the Supreme Court of Ohio who are practicing in all areas of law in the state. So an injured worker should be careful when choosing and hiring a workers' compensation lawyer. Since it doesn't cost any more to have a board-certified specialist representing an injured worker, it just doesn't make sense to hire a non-specialist to represent you in such an important case.
Mike, it would seem to me that it's a no-brainer. An injured worker should hire a board-certified specialist. That makes the most sense. It's logical that a specialist would know more and be better at handling a workers' comp case than an attorney who doesn't specialize. I guess this would be like me going to my family doctor for a heart problem. I know he would send me to a cardiologist, a doctor who specializes in heart problems. It's logical that the specialist doctor would know more than a general practitioner doctor. Right? And, in my opinion, that would be the same for a specialist lawyer too. Well, it's just about time for us to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll discuss personal injury claims with attorney Gloria Gruhin. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.